So anyway, today I'm sanding my bumpers. The reason I'm sanding the bumpers is because they had a lot of little chips, rock chips and stuff like that, and I went and filled them in, but some of them are pretty deep. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sand the whole thing, and then the little spots that you can actually see, sort of like this, like these, I'm gonna come in, fill them in, and keep sanding. So pretty much, I don't know, if there are about 3 or 4 applications, I might be able to level it off and then polish it, and they'll be less noticeable. They'll still be noticeable because this is lacquer and it's a jet black, but it's got a bit of a red tint. And when you see the car in person, you'll notice it, that the bumper's like a different color than the rest of the car. So here's the first sanding. Now they're all filled. All those little black dots that you see are the little spots that I had to fill where I sanded. I used 1000 grit here, and pretty much all it does is highlight every single little dip in the paint and go in and just touch it up with a touch-up pen. For the deeper holes, like I said, you gotta keep applying and applying and applying to build it up and then sand it all smooth. But then again, I was also removing the orange peel off of these because I painted these about, I don't know, a year, 2 years ago, probably more. Whenever I smoothed out the bumpers and deleted the little impact strip and the bumperettes. But yeah, this one's had all sorts of rock chips, deep scratch right there, and I'm not gonna be able to fill all of them out. I think I'm gonna give up on this one after this application, and same with this one, because pretty much those were straight down to the metal. And yeah, I mean, you can see all the little ones that I touched up over there. One thing leading to another. Now I'm here cutting down the door. These are the doors that are replaced. I don't know if you saw it. I'll probably put a link right here so you guys can see the video. So I got these doors to replace the original ones because they had rust in this area right here. So the guy that I bought them from, he got them from the paint shop. I never cut or buffed them, so they have a little bit of orange peel. And now I'm taking that out, and since I don't know exactly what the procedure was when they painted it, I'm actually just hitting it up with some 2000 grit wet or dry 3M paper, and pretty much what I'm looking for is to get rid of that right there. You can actually see the orange peel. So I'm literally just knocking off the high edges, and then I'm going to come back with some cutting compound, polish, and wax. So I got rid of all the orange peel, but now the problem is that it's starting to rain on me. But otherwise, that's what it looked like before. This is what it looks like now. And let me see if I can do this with the flash on. There you go. So with the flash on, you can still see a little bit of swirls. Pretty much from here, I gotta do the same to that, then run it with the polish, which is the one that gets rid of those swirls. So all of that I get rid of with the next step, and actually that might be just the wiping marks, but yeah. So anyways, jump back on it, finish this door. Still gotta touch up some areas around the door handle. Just didn't want to get the compound on the material on the door. Then I did this half of the hood. And just to give you a quick comparison, you can actually see what it normally looked like. This is after a year of just car washes, wiping it down, barely washing it. And this is after it's been done with the first layer of the ultimate compound. But this still needs the polish step, although it is pretty clean compared to that. So there you can see the difference. And now these are spots where the clear coat is starting to fog up, so I hit it with some 2000 grit just to make it go quicker with the polishing compound and to remove those little cloudy areas. It's kind of hard to tell right now because of the clouds above, but if you look right there, right along here, it's got like a rough cloudy spot. So with the compound, take this off, finish the hood, and I think that's where I'm going to stop today. Then in the next couple of days I'll do the roof, sides, the fenders, the other door. I still got to do the bumper. Actually, I'll stop after the bumper. So pretty much for the show, the car should look pretty spiffy. But otherwise, oh yeah, look at my little dent there. And here's the front after I did all the touch-ups. I don't know if you remember all the little dots. I mean, if you really zoom in, you can still see a couple of them. Come on, focus. There you go. You can still see a couple of them, of the bigger ones. But from 2 feet, oh, focus. But from 2 feet looks pretty decent. So yeah. The other thing I gotta do is take off the grill, clean it up. It's got some sort of buildup on it, which I'm gonna take off with some solvent and then repaint it. Here's the bumper. It's kind of starting to rain on me, so I'm gonna stop it. But yeah, it looks pretty decent. Still gotta hit this side up because you can see right here, and where else? Right here, you can still see sanding marks. So all of this is gonna come off. You know, hit it up with 2000 grit, and also try to hit this up a little more. This was the straight down to the metal, just kind of filled it, and as you can see, it just globs up, but looks better than metal. So, and there we go, finished. The only thing I'm not happy about is this right here. If I flatten this anymore, it'll start cutting into the actual clear on this bumper, so that's as flat as it's gonna get. Still got a bit of marks right here, but yeah, that's pretty much the last pass on this. I'm gonna touch that up with some scratch remover, and this bumper's done. So anyways, it's the following day. I have already polished this with some of this. Then I gave it a coat with some of this, and here's the result. Pretty much I have done just the top surface of the car, as in everything that is on the top here. I have not done the sides. Finished that door with this as well. And yeah, I got a little bit lazy. I used this instead of wax, because you literally apply this, let it set for a couple minutes, and then you wipe it off, and it gives you a pretty good shine. It does say it takes about 24 hours to cure. I still got to do the roof. I got a bunch of paint repairs to do on the back, and it's gonna be pretty much like what I did here. Back there's already built up, so once I start sanding it, should be actually fairly easy to hide those. Some of the areas that I got to work over here are these two right here, which these happen because of this. I got one of those stay down license plate kits from Kerbin, and the downside of this is that once it gets to the certain point, it snaps down. So yeah, and these bumpers I already removed most of the orange peel. I just got to go over them with polishing compound or the cutting compound to remove this. And if you stayed to the end of this video, I wanted to show you these. These are Israel's marker lights that I was modifying to put some LEDs in them, but they got some pretty significant cracks in them, and even though it's tinted, you can still see them. Actually, you can even see it through the work right there. But yeah, once you put the LEDs in them, they don't look as well as I wanted them to. He's gonna end up sending me another set of new ones, so I can pretty much do the same thing, except they're not gonna be tinted. I'm just gonna install some LEDs in them. But yeah, looks pretty good. I like the finish, and these would blend really well with the black bumper. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe and hit the like button.